Hey guys, this is Curly-chan. We're in week 2 of the European LCS summer split, and I'm here now with Supa MrRallez. Before we talk about the game so far, you had a pretty interesting break between the splits with Miska leaving the team. He told his side of the story. Do you want to share yours?
Yeah, well, Mixa is very emotional, and we could see that throughout the split. Like, he wanted, every time it went bad, he didn't really want to play, and he just felt like not playing at all. But he really wanted to play on stage, but when it came to practice and preparing, he was not really motivated. Also, he said a few weeks before our relegation that he didn't want to play and he'd rather retire. So I actually thought that he wanted to retire, but I think the last day or something he wanted to keep going. But we didn't really accept the way he were in terms of preparing and practicing.
So you picked up Will Favor to fill his spot, and I heard that you had the last call on who you want to lane with, so why did you choose him?
I chose Favor because when I made a team 2 years ago with Nuke Dogs or Zero, which went into Lemon Dogs, I was playing with Favor there. Sadly, I couldn't join the team because I was not old enough for LCS. So I already had a lot of experience with him. I felt that we needed someone who could lead the team and talk a little bit more. And then I think we could easily improve his mechanics, and that's why I've been playing a lot of solo queue lately. So yeah, I really enjoy playing with him, and that's why I picked him.
You also had Wash Shadow as your coach and analyst now. How did you get in contact with him?
I'm not sure how we got contact with him actually. I think Selfie contacted him and our manager contacted him, and yeah, they just worked from there.
So how is he helping the team?
He had been watching our VODs and replays, and then we have been watching all the replays together. And then we have basically just breaking down all our plays and what we should have done instead, and that has been helping us a lot. And he has been helping us with communication.
Is there a problem because he lives in Korea, time different zones and stuff?
I don't know if it's that big of a problem. There's a lot of programs where you can share screen, so it's not really that hard. Obviously, sometimes it'll be better if he could be in our house and he could help a little bit more. But I think it works fine.
How do you feel the synergies now in your bot lane and in the team as a whole?
I think we're a lot more happy as a team now. Before it was not very good, and we didn't really like each other before, but we got a really good chemistry, and I think we're working really hard on it.
So the games last week, 2 wins, 2 losses, how do you feel the team performed?
I think overall we performed decent. We made a lot of mistakes, but so did other teams. I think even though we got outpicked versus SK, we should have won that game. But yeah, obviously personal mistakes happens, and it's fine. So I think overall it was okay.
How was the communication in the last minutes of the game versus SK, and what do you think you should have done to not lose that there?
Well, the main problem was that we had communication problems, and we had that before going into Super Week as well, and that showed a little bit in the SK match. So I don't think we were surprised. It was kind of a wake-up call for the people that didn't really communicate that well. So yeah, I think we were just silent after the game.
So you just won against Wolves. What can you tell me about the game? Did you go according to your plan? Are you happy with your performance?
Yeah, it went pretty good after our plan. I didn't really do anything. I was just AFK farming. But yeah, Selfie and Failer and Mima was playing really, really well today. And we got pretty much all our picks we wanted, and we kind of knew what they will pick. So I think it went pretty good.
Anything you want to say to the fans, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank all the fans supporting us, and I want to thank our sponsors, Acer and CM Storm. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for the interview.